The Filthy Show has extremely explicit content. It is not intended for children, adults, or anyone, really. Especially retards without a sense of humor. If you offend easily, please fuck off now. All right, welcome to The Filthy Show with your host, newly sober Adam Luckey. I hate every minute of my life and I want to die. I want to do blow more than I've ever wanted to do blow. I want to do it. I used to just want to I drink a little bit and I want to do it. I want to do it now just when I'm at home sitting alone. And that's fucking...
Just holding your daughter.
That's the definition of insanity. If you want to do cocaine without any kind of alcohol around, I think Albert Einstein said
that kind of just proves you had a problem.
Yeah.
And it's coming out even stronger.
Here's what I think.
Past tense, had a problem. 8 days, you're good to go. Get back in.
This is my theory on it. I think it's better if I do it because I want to do it way more now that I'm not doing it, and that's not healthy.
Well,
to
here's
want
the
to
thing
do it.
is,
That's a good point.
Drinking and Coke, I mean, terrible on two fronts, but if you can cut drinking out completely and just cocaine, I mean,
that sounds insane.
That's half your bad habits are gone.
I just
People
feel
say
like-
a lot about sober Coke is better than just doing it while drinking. I think
Some
sober
people
Coke's sadder.
This is what I think if you do sober cocaine. It just makes you more aware of how scared you are.
Yeah.
That's all sober cocaine is.
But if you're a man with no fear.
Yeah, and that's never going to be me.
Because the
ever.
alcohol loosens you up and the sober and the cocaine makes you all talky, but the cocaine just makes you fucking anxious. And
Yeah, that's why when you come down at night and you do a couple bumps after you stop drinking and you just grip the tip of your dick and look at porn for 7 hours. That's all you can do at that point. You have no fucking
just
choice.
Stretching it out like a
Yeah.
gummy worm.
Yeah. You get mad because you can't come and you're soft as a fucking noodle.
I'd say like a year of doing cocaine occasionally, I finished porn. I'm done. I
did it.
I can't. I go on Pornhot now and I type in like the categories I like, and I'm like,
Reruns.
done. This
You're
is my
waiting for
question.
the new season of porn?
Yeah.
Hey, hot goth girls with tats and big fat tits, make more Pornhub channels.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of you. It's
Oh,
a
man.
huge. I'm telling you right
The
now.
writers on this season really phoned it in.
Yeah. It's insane. I don't understand why. I type in, or it's some kind of monopoly of these like 4 same decent looking goth girls with fat tits and big asses.
You know, I know maybe a little category of porn that it's like recommending like a BBC channel to your friends. Like, oh, you like ghosts? Have you tried the British version of The Office?
Oh, British porn?
Try gay porn.
Oh, try gay porn.
It was gay porn. You were
Yeah.
right.
Well, this is
Yeah,
like
a
our
little
guest,
misdirect.
No
our
shit.
guest is Scott Fillmore, who is a gay man.
Hey, shut the hell up.
Oh, are we not
No.
outing that? That would be so funny. All you talk about is being gay. And
No,
then someone
it's
else
not.
That's, I mean, I've looked at gay porn. I will say it looks like they just have way more fun than straight porn. Because it's just a bunch of bros. It's a bunch of dudes hanging out.
It's the only porn I like not because of the gay stuff, but because it's the only porn that I believe both participants are there willingly and
Maybe.
and enthusiastically.
How do you get hard during that, man?
I've never watched.
Yeah,
I've never watched.
consensual
I've never
adults.
watched porn with women in it and been like, oh yeah, their lives are going great. They're living their dreams.
No.
A woman in porn is like a sad, like
That's why I like
it's a
amateur.
broken dream. But like men in porn are like, hell yeah, dude.
I like amateur. I like to watch like a girlfriend get banged and she's like,
Oh shucks.
yeah.
Oh shucks.
dude.
I
you're
love
passing
watching
See, but
porn.
I like the straight guys.
Oh.
That is fun. Where it's like, oh, bro, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I'm so horny.
I have
Oh,
an
no.
idea. Why don't you fuck my fat little guy ass? Well, I mean, if you put it like that.
You've pretty much hit the nail on the head.
I don't think that guy was straight.
Yeah. I've seen Bro Fucker 7 through 13.
Dylan Carlino and I talk about this because we both like that kind of porn, but it takes us out of it so quickly when it's like so clear that the guy's the gayest man that's ever lived. Like, like he sounds straight and he's like got
but
he's
he's
got
playing
a
a straight porn.
backwards baseball cap on.
My
and
fucking girlfriend just
he's
broke
no,
up
no, no.
with
He's like you believe it until he gets on top and starts riding.
then he's having a great
he's
time.
throwing expert level moves. You're like, there's no way a first timer is like.
I think.
All right, I'm gonna throw my leg over my shoulder.
I think
and-
you would be good for that position in porn. You don't
What?
seem gay at all.
Yeah, you can pull off straight guy.
Oh yeah,
And
totally.
you
I
don't
got
seem like you're good at sex.
I got a huge career. I'm great at sex.
Yeah.
Until the sex starts, and then you're up top, like
Really good at sex.
having really good sex right now.
What are you in gay sex? Are you like?
What am I?
Are you the one that
the winner?
Are you fast?
Are you the one
fast? Are
going?
you strong?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I mean, yeah, but that's because I have a cramp in my side
Got a bad back for fucking all the time.
from all this gay sex
I would
doing.
just giggle too much. I think
See, and I do. There are like real moments where I'll be hooking up with a guy, and then I'll just be like, "What are we doing?
this isn't what God wanted.
We are
This
a
isn't
couple
right.
of scamps, really getting into some trouble today."
I think it just shows gay sex shows how innovative men are.
Yeah,
Because it's like, oh, we're put on there. Hey, here's this woman built for you to fuck, and
Well-
then you're like, yeah, but this cool guy, I could probably fuck him too, right? Well, no, you're not supposed to. Well, I could probably figure out how though.
Well,
I'd
my
probably figure it
thing
out.
is what I think is funny about the whole like straight guys are so scared of gay men or not even gay men, but being perceived as gay by other straight guys. It's
Yeah.
the biggest fear I run into with straight guys is like,
I think most of those
can't-
guys are a little gay. Though.
well, yeah, but you get any group of men and you isolate them from women for minimum 5 days, gay stuff starts happening
Absolutely.
Yeah.
immediately.
This sounds
And the
like,
longer it goes without women, the like more real those. It's
Oh, yeah.
like there's like men with life sentences in prison that are like, "Babe, I love you."
100%.
And I'm like,
That's
okay, well,
adorable.
I think it's sweet.
at this point,
You ever seen Let's
everybody's
Go to
pretty
Prison?
no,
No, it's a great movie.
let's go to prison.
He's a white guy and
oh, with Will Arnett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he gets sold to a black guy to basically be his butt slave, and then they end up falling in love.
Doesn't he adopt him at the end? So he
Yeah,
can
he
inherit his money?
adopts him so that he can keep his money. Yeah, he's visiting him in prison. He's like, I'm thinking about going postal to Popeyes so I can see my little baby duck. That's an excellent movie. That movie's
I
hilarious.
loved it.
But this is an
that's great.
age-old debate that we've been having, even pre-Filthy Show, is that two boys on an island, it's not a matter of if they're going to hook
It's
up.
when. It's when.
And his argument is that he would kill and eat me before we fucked. And I say,
That's
no
crazy.
way.
I think I might.
That's
No,
the dumbest
you're
thing.
wrong.
I'm not saying it's if.
If there's food on the island,
I'm saying
That's what I said. I was
Yeah.
like, we have acorns and stuff.
You got,
we'll figure it
you
out.
got like
Can't eat
wild. You
acorns.
got wild pigs you can hunt down, and
That's different.
There's fish
And-
in the sea.
And what I said is
Fresh
like,
water.
he's going to be sitting there waiting at the fire, and he's going to see me coming up with a big pig on my shoulders that I
Oh,
got with
yeah.
it. He's
Oh.
going to be like,
I think it's hilarious.
Ooh.
You think you're the hunter in this relationship.
yeah. Well, I think we both know that whoever catches
come
is going to
back
be the
camp,
one that doesn't
you
have
come
to
back
catch
to camp
later.
with a big armful of berries.
Yeah. I come back with the pig. Adam's like, cool, we have dinner. I'm like, no, I'm going to fuck this.
Oh, don't fuck that.
So I don't have to fuck you later.
God, that would hurt my feelings. That'd make me so sad if you were
I'm
going
not
to fuck a
saying
pig
yeah,
before you
would.
fuck.
Adam's like a pissed off girlfriend. Why don't you go back to your pig?
Oh, I'm sorry, your pig never complains about dirt in the tent. You piece of shit.
I never said I wouldn't fuck it. Adam, the problem is Adam's timeline is so fast for me.
I say six,
I'm
6
looking
days
at,
we're
I'm
jerking
looking
off
at
together.
how you're sitting. I'm looking at how your voice sounds.
I'm sitting straighter.
I think you're the instigator.
Oh, you think I
Oh yeah,
instigate?
I
yeah.
think you're putting up the big tough front. Like we gotta save ourselves for the ship. SOS.
Yeah.
But see, I'm
And then
worried that
he's
he's
like-
gonna unconsensually fuck me because he thinks that's straighter somehow.
That'll
Yeah,
probably
and I
come
don't-
along.
it's
Yeah.
not gay if.
No.
Yeah, and here's the thing:
I beat him
don't
in battle.
want that. I really don't
Yeah,
like
you need
that.
to be treated tender.
Yeah, I look, wine and dine me. Get me a couple berries.
I mean,
maybe
the
spear
number
a
of nights
fish.
you and I have almost kissed just for fun.
Yeah, I've kissed at
I
least
know
7
you're a
boys.
romantic.
Yeah.
I will say, I don't think a relationship, like a love relationship with Bloom, I think and then I would have to kill him before he tries to
I
get me
think
back.
it's
No,
easy
it's like
for you
as
to.
soon as the ship rolls up to get you guys off the
We
island.
talked about this.
you fucking Lenny him in the back of the.
Well, I said that I wanted to titty fuck his butt cheeks, which we did actually agree is kind of gayer.
It's the gayest. Oh man, what if,
the
what if
assholes.
your ass had boobs?
He
That's
said,
so sick.
He said I finally talk him into doing it. He's laying on his belly, and then just like a cruise ship comes up on shore, and these guys come up
That's-
over the mountain.
that's,
I'm doing the Little Mermaid stance on the rocks.
It's
Waves
you,
of Adam's
and
cum are
all
coming
they
behind
see
me.
is you, and then Adam like from behind you.
Yeah.
Just raises-
and
I'm
I'm
just like,
aggressively.
You know that
Oh.
is like shot for shot scene from Family Guy, right?
No.
Oh yeah,
It's
they're
the
having
four,
a
the four friends
stacked
all
four.
get trapped on an island, and
Oh,
then they're
yeah,
like, "Well, I
I
guess we
remember
have
that.
sex now."
Oh yeah,
and then they get
it's
rescued.
like a. Don't they translate it? It's like if you see over there, you'll see a bunch of homosexuals, and then he says
Yeah.
it in Italian. He's like, "Also, fanny bandits,
Bande vagidandos.
fanny bandit."
Yeah, but I would be scared to have gay sex because
They
right
weren't-
after we would get saved.
Also, they weren't titty fucking their butt cheeks; they
No.
were inside of each other.
Yeah, but like Lego blocks.
I think Joe was on bottom, which
Yeah,
makes
he was.
sense.
Yeah, you can't feel anything.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think 6 days you're jerking off together. Easy. 6 days.
I don't think I'm ever jerking off on an island if there's another person there.
even eye to eye.
Even if they say no?
What if it's funny and we're racing? That'd be fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, I want to come first.
You
Oh,
gotta keep yourself entertained.
Oh, me and Joey Smith were talking about the ultimate man duel. So you go back to back and you start jerking. Yeah, you start jerking off. Whoever's about to come turns around and blasts all over the other guy's butt. But you can't turn. You can't turn until you're coming. So you just and then you just blast all over their naked butt.
Oh, that is a good duel.
I know, Joey was like, I think I'd rather do the regular one with guns. Sounds less dangerous.
Oh, Joey.
As a gay man, Scott, what do you think the gayest position in gay sex is?
With a woman in between.
That is
like
that is
threesome?
kind of gay.
I think like guy, girl, bisexual threesomes is the gayest sex you can have.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Because it's like, I need my mommy to watch that I'm a dirty little slut.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times when I watch those, the dudes are just like, "Can you go?"
No, yeah.
Like,
it's like they both
we're kinda getting
eat her
this
out
guy.
for like 20 seconds. And
Yeah.
then they're like, okay, now to the good stuff.
I watched those videos. I'm like, oh, this is cool. They're really giving it to her, and then they're eating each other's assholes.
Yeah.
She's not even
Yeah.
in
And
frame.
she's like, go get him, boys.
I don't like when it's like the dude's banging the chick and then the other guy's banging the dude into
Yeah.
the chick. I'm like,
Oh
oh,
my
I do
ow.
think for real answer, the gayest one is missionary.
You think
Where like one
missionary-
guy on his back with the legs up, because it's like because it's usually just like his cock and balls like on his stomach,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
laying there. Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
What about reverse cowgirl?
I love that.
Yeah,
Oh.
you
Yeah.
do that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
only. I don't consider myself homophobic, but when
pisses
I'm
me
thinking
off.
about my gay friend doing that and turning around, I do get a little like, dude, come on, have some respect for yourself.
Imagine it's your wife is. You wake up and it's your wife or girlfriend, whoever is riding you reverse cowgirl style. You're like, I love you, baby. It's like the stroke of the back, and then you turn around, it's just my head. Like, I love you too. I love you too.
Your mustache and everything.
You have a Bud Light. Oh, I'm having the best day ever. I'm gonna fart.
Y'all want to get hot dogs after this?
Scott, please don't fart.
I TiVoed the football game.
I wouldn't do that. I'd blow your dick up like a balloon.
My midsection gets real circular and big.
Oh God.
It's funny because the last episode we had Jay Legend. We talked about porn for about an hour, and now we did
I am
start with
sensing
porn,
a bit of a theme
but
on the
now we're
cast.
just doing. Well,
We're
it's called
talking
the
about gay porn now.
The Filthy Show. What's filthier than two dudes fucking? It's not clean. I'm sure there's poop involved almost every time.
Two straight women scissoring because men told them to.
That's boring.
That's dark, dude.
I
That
will
makes
say-
me so
Oh, really?
sad.
I might
Why?
watch a video of two dudes fucking before I watch two chicks les out. It's just boring. They run out of
there's
things to do
nothing
too
going
fast.
on.
Yeah, it's just like it's
When
like
it's also like, we could do these for 6 days. I'm like,
yeah.
that's not
It's
fair.
like, oh, I have two iPhone chargers. Should I just slam them together? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Hell yeah, brother.
Plug that
Doesn't work.
shit in and then cum all over it. That's what I want.
Yeah, I mean, and I've been saying this for years. Gay men are superior to lesbian women. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
The reason why that exists is because there are some gay men that are just gay because they hate women.
Sure.
I've met a lot of those.
Guilty.
Yeah, those are always the coolest ones
Yeah.
too, because it's just like, I hate girls so much, I'm gonna fuck a boy.
Oh, you think I'd fuck a chick like a faggot?
I love
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Yeah, they're always from like Boston. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Those guys are nuts. But then I would say most legit lesbians. I'm not talking about like hot girls that have a girlfriend. I don't want to offend anyone by saying this, but you guys are not actually gay, and it's fake, and it's kind of stupid. But yeah, I mean, actual like buzz cut, like
Oh, yeah.
broad shouldered Sally me lick my
Yeah.
pussy girls.
Yeah.
I don't,
Chicks that look
I don't
like
know what that
me.
means. Yeah, girls that look like me and Chris, basically.
Yeah.
I think they
I know a lot of them.
today.
they just hate men, and it's a loss.
Yeah, there's a lot of hatred in the gay world.
It's a lost alliance
yeah.
because I think that straight dudes and lesbians could have a great relationship.
No,
we
and-
could learn a lot from each other.
Yeah, but that's on straight men because if a lesbian is in any way conventionally attractive to men, every straight guy that is their friend is going to be like, someday,
We'll see. 'cause
Of course.
someday she'll come to her senses.
And
And I
someday
think-
she will.
You're probably right because from my perspective, I don't believe that any of those women are actually gay.
Yeah.
But I feel that way about most of my straight guy friends too, though. So
That they're not actually straight.
that not even that because I don't believe in straight.
Oh.
I think everything is situational. I think
I agree with that too.
I think it's desert islands.
I agree, and I think
scenario.
the dudes that absolutely deny it, all that does is prove to me that they're gayer than me.
They're the gayest ones.
Yeah, they're gayer than me because
Well-
they're afraid of what they actually think. Whereas in my head, I don't really ever think about fucking dudes. But if I started thinking about it, I could find a route. I could find a route to where I'm in a situation where I'm on one of those big circular beds and there's a lot of satin sheets.
Sure.
Some guy's
Waterbed.
the guy's brushing my hair. Like I would think maybe like a golden
He's
brush.
treating you like a horse.
I think I would
And
fuck
see,
a
this
guy.
is my fantasy. Realistically, me actually getting fucked would just be like, I took a bunch of Molly and then I
Yeah.
accidentally took more and I got real tired and some dude named Bruce just has me up against a brick wall in an alley and I'm just,
Oh no,
who am I?
that's the saddest way.
This
to
isn't
get
happening
gay.
to Adam. This is happening to Cletus.
I think my in that moment, I'm on the bed and I'm getting my hair brushed, but then it does
Yeah.
like one of those movie takes where it cuts to real life and I'm just half over a trash can and I'm like, I'm your little whore, bitch.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
But
But
because
there's
my
the world
thing is
where that
like,
happens.
there are guys that I've met who are by any metric straight.
Who's gayer between me and Chris, you think? Yeah, thanks, man. I think so too.
Chris
Hell
is
yeah.
gayer to his core. You
Finally, I
you
win
act
something.
gayer
Yeah.
with all the kissing and the
What is
grabbing.
all the kissing? haven't kissed you before.
I kissed you last time I saw you.
You did actually.
You
But,
asked me to, and I did.
I've kissed.
I don't ask
I've
you.
kissed
You
Lucas
went in on
McCrary.
it.
You walked in with your lips puckered, and
Yeah,
I
I do
kissed
that
you.
with everybody.
Yeah, I have to kiss
I get
you.
a lot of kisses that way.
I kissed Lucas McCrary.
I go
And he's
80%, and
basically-
then everybody else gets the choice to come to the last 20.
Oh,
course.
don't gay chicken me. I'll win that game. every time.
I'll out gay you right now,
Oh, is that
motherfucker.
you winning?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, me getting a kiss is you winning.
Yeah, don't take it away from me, man. Let
I'm
me have
confident
it.
in my sexuality. I'll fuck you right now.
But I've kissed Lucas McCrary. That's basically a girl.
yes,
I've kissed Joe Begley. Beautiful
I've
man.
kissed Joe Begley.
First
of
off,
course, everyone
Who
has.
hasn't kissed Joe?
Joe
Begley?
is gay.
I
Joe
think
is really gay.
like someone like Colton. I'm like, Colton, you're just gay because you can fuck the hottest of both sexes. So
Oh,
you're
Colton
just
is so hot.
yeah, so you're just out there having a great time.
Yeah.
Like for me, if I wanted to be gay, I could pretty much, you would be my peak. You're probably the best I could get, and I don't even know if I could get you. I think it would take some.
Sorry, buddy.
It would take some work. Don't act like there's no route. There's
I
always
mean, we
a
have
route.
chemistry, but I've got a little bit of a different motif.
What kind of gay are
But
you
hold on,
into?
in my defense, Scott, you've never seen me dance.
That's a good point. Adam's a good dancer.
Hey, roll the tape.
I'm all hips.
What kind of gay are you into?
What does that mean?
What's your
Like,
type?
are you into you? Like your big,
No.
ugly, fat gay?
So I like being the
Bear?
It's reductive, but I like being the man. I like being the bigger guy. I like being the big spoon. I like feeling protective of whoever I'm with.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's sweet as hell.
I'm
tearing up over
I'm
it.
just like a traditional guy, but for nerdy librarian types.
Okay.
Nice. So you
I-
want
I
like
love-
maybe a Toby Maguire?
Yeah, I love like a tall, willowy, like quiet, kind of like
Adam Driver?
kind of self-conscious.
Maybe an Adam Driver. He's
He
tall
ain't
and-
protecting Adam Driver,
No,
dude.
Adam
You
Driver's got
fucking
my
kidding me?
back. Dude.
Is he
We're in the
ripped?
fucking
Adam
trenches.
Driver's the
Oh,
man.
yeah.
in
Adam
this
Driver
relationship.
fought dinosaurs one time.
He's 6'4".
Alan Driver.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's huge.
He was a fucking Marine.
Was he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Ah. All right, I take that back.
He'd kick Scott's
Yeah.
ass 10 out of 10 times.
Who's like the sexiest actor to you?
actor.
Or like just famous person? Doesn't have to be an actor. Elon Musk?
Now there's a fella.
There's a rich fella I
I
would like
mean,
to fuck.
I think Timothy Chalamet is so boring, but I
Okay.
like that.
He's a great
I like
actor.
that type.
That's kind of what you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Timothy Chalamet is very talented.
And like I don't like saying twink because I think twink's an age thing as much as it is anything, and I don't I don't like.
Twink is young, right?
Yeah,
That's what I
I think
imagine.
and I think
twink-
that's
twink.
gross.
You think young, skinny?
Annoying gay.
Yeah, kind of annoying. Kind of like too into themselves. And my whole thing is like, you got to be over 25. I'm 32.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Anytime I go out with a guy that's under 25, I feel so gross. I feel so.
Yeah, that's how I am with women too.
Well, and there's such a stereotype with in the gay world of like pedophilia, like old men and young boys being a thing. And
yeah,
it's it's a stereotype for a reason.
and
'cause
also,
it does
I would say the
happen.
full stance of Filthy Show and Scott is that that's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's totally fine.
I don't think anybody really gives a shit if you're an older
It
man.
makes
fucking
me
gay.
makes me really mad that people still try to normalize that in the gay world.
Well, it is taking advantage.
It is
100%.
normalized.
Well, because you talked to, I mean, before Grindr was a thing and like the internet, because that provided safe anonymity and a way to connect. Before that, it was like always a risk to try to find other gay
And a
men.
heavy risk.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it resulted
But
in
didn't
like,
that
yeah.
always didn't that make it more fun?
In some ways, in other ways, you know, you wanted to kiss a boy and
You
it
get
could have
a
ended,
crowbar
it
instead.
could have ended up with you in like an electroshock chair.
Yeah.
Like,
or that'd be cool, like a Punisher, like a vigilante type guy. He
Oh.
goes and looks for those types of people who are looking for gay guys and kills them, or he finds an actual gay guy and he just gets blasted in his
Yeah.
ass.
I was going the other way.
Either way, I seek vengeance or butt fucking.
I thought you said it would be fun if there was a Punisher that just hunted gay men.
yeah, that's
well, I was
going
kind
that
of
route.
where I thought you were going with it.
I think that sounds a little easy.
But no,
if you walk in there
pre-
with like weapons and stuff.
Pre Grinder and all that stuff.
That was a real thing, though. There were guys.
most gay like teenage boys that are like starting to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
It was so common that like their first experience or first like relationship was with an older like their friend's dad or their teacher at school or like
Yeah, 'cause
somebody
it's like
else
they're
that
being
was
taught,
also a
right?
secret gay.
Did that happen to you?
No, because I had Grinder by the time
okay.
I got because I didn't really start doing anything until I was like 23.
Okay.
Were you with women before that?
Yeah, I
Like,
was engaged.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah.
Was she cool?
Yeah, she was great.
Did she have a big clit?
Big old fat.
We were Mormons together, so
Oh,
we
you were
didn't really do any
Mormons.
of that.
Oh, yeah, the sheet over her.
It was a lot of
hole
over
through
the
the sheet.
pants stuff.
Honey, I get why you have to put a sheet over me, but why do you also have to put Vin Diesel cutlet over the sheet? It's family. It's
Look,
family.
it's
thing.
Vin Diesel's chest, The Rock's face,
and then
and
Timothy Chalamet's
your
little
dad's
cut.
ass.
That's so funny. It's the front.
Yeah.
It's the front, and then the bottom is just the ass. So
Dude.
it's like some kind of turned around, man.
Vin Diesel's chest with Timothy Chalamet's legs is so funny.
That's so funny.
I don't know if he can stand up for very
know.
long.
He's just doing those little baby steps in a circle, like
It's like
Deadpool when he
From
regrew
ex-
his little legs.
yeah.
From experience of meeting gay men, the gay men before Grinder that had to go through all that dangerous shit are so much cooler and better. Gay men now are
Absolutely.
just annoying
Oh,
because
absolutely.
it's so
Yeah.
easy to fuck.
If
The
you
old
if you've
gays-
grown up and you never had to keep it a secret,
You're annoying.
if you were like 7 and like I'm gay,
Yeah, and your
and
parents are
mom
like,
was like,
"Yes."
"Hooray, you did it!"
Yeah, if your parents aren't
Fuck
mad about you being
if that's
gay.
your experience, you deserve nothing.
yeah.
You don't deserve the Pride Parade. You don't deserve rainbows.
Well, it's the same as being straight.
yeah,
it's
it's
just-
it's honestly better
Yeah.
because it's being straight, but also people tell you you're doing great.
Yeah.
You get because straight people don't get like accolades for.
Because it's
Like,
normal.
A little straight boy doesn't go home like, "Mom, I fingered my girlfriend today," and get a cake baked.
Yeah.
But when a gay
Well-
boy gets his first boyfriend and is like getting blasted in, his parents are like,
Hell yeah.
"Love is love, baby."
Yeah, as
Like,
long as
it's
he's-
so weird.
As long as
man.
he's white, it's fine, sweetheart.
Because everyone knows being straight is the normal thing. So they overcompensate for the other things.
well, nowadays too, I think it's really in high, not everywhere. Obviously, I'm sure there's still a lot of places where it's really tough, but in like middle school and high school, I think if you're gay now, you're much less likely to get bullied.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
if someone were
No,
to fuck with you, that's
there's-
a big no-no for them.
It's a flip. There's gay bullies now.
That's
Who are
fucking
walking
really?
around.
What
and
do you
it's-
love, pussy,
It's,
dipshit?
no, yeah, it's like kids.
Why I go suck your
it's like
pussy?
kids that like work on farms or coming into school, and the gay kid walks by like, "You stink like shit, and your boots are ugly, you fucking whore."
That's fucking
that was-
wild.
and they
hate
can't
that.
do anything to fight back because it's a hate crime.
Yeah, and if you want
It's
to get back
really
to him,
funny.
you got to what? Fuck his boyfriend?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
What do you like, pussy faggot?
No, I fucked your boyfriend.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that hurts.
Well, it's
me.
like, well, we're in an open relationship, so
no,
that's okay.
Gay people are so they have such
What is
good
your kryptonite?
things going on.
Yeah, fucking my boyfriend is only ever going to be hot. It's like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
always like, oh, hell yeah, you want in?
When I was in high school, I went to high school in a small town in Texas. It was really bad for the gay guys there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
I
really
can
bad.
assume, yeah.
I knew a guy, really nice guy too. I would consider us friends. He got his ass whooped, and then he would tell me, he's like, literally, that guy who kicked my teeth in and called me a fag was asking if I wanted to come over and suck his cock yesterday.
I was that guy in high school.
You were the
I never
aggro
beat
guy?
anybody up, but I was like,
Take the attention off yourself.
I was
kind of.
like really mean to the gay kids.
Yeah.
And I remember distinctly like I was secretly kind of like making out with one of these guys.
Was it? Do you think it's jealousy a little bit that they're out and they're living it?
No,
and you're not.
it's fear. It's
Yeah.
fear of like, because I grew up Mormon, I grew up conservative family. I grew up in Wisconsin, where it's like everybody is like pretty conservative, pretty not cool.
Yeah,
with
Wisconsin's like real far right?
It's a swing state, so it is and it isn't. It just, but my town was like pretty conservative, and they're just, you like, even from a young age, you're like 12, and you have like an understanding of like, you see how people talk about gay people. And like the disgust that like your adult parent, because like parents will say stuff before they realize you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Or you have any context. Like I remember hearing my parents talk about gay people, and with like true like disgust in their voices of just like,
have they come past that? Or
yeah. I mean, like, because that's how it always happens. People only act that way around something they don't understand.
Yeah.
Like everybody talking about trans stuff, like all the Republicans, like they're cutting off dicks and they're transing our kids.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'll admit that before I met a lot of trans people, I bought fully into the media that like, all they do is bitch about things, and they're all annoying and like super. And then I met a lot of trans people, and I'm like, oh, they're just like people. Some of them are cool, and some of them aren't.
Trans people aren't the ones bitching. It's straight married white women.
Yeah.
That are talking the most shit.
Or like a high school girl who really is just like emo,
needs attention,
but she thinks that means
she should
she's
have
a boy
been goth,
named Billy.
But there's a new thing.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like goth, then it was emo, then it was like scene, and now it's trans.
But it's like if you hate like a group of anything, of anyone, to me that just means that you've never actually met anybody like
you don't
that.
know. Well, everyone. And I mean, everyone to some extent just doesn't like something that's different. Because it's like growing up in Texas, like a small town in Texas. You would think all those guys are super racist because they talk shit about black people. But then a black guy comes in with the cowboy hat on and dirty jeans.
Well, he ain't so different.
That's their brother. Like they don't even think of him as a black guy. When they are saying black guy, they're talking about, the ones we all dislike, the ones that sag their pants. No, we had a black guy on we had a black guy on last week, and we've almost had black guys on about 77 times. So they're
just not reliable people.
No, they just always cancel.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I was 10 minutes early today.
Yeah, damn right you were, Scott.
Hell yeah, gay and white is usually pretty safe.
You said you grew up conservative and Mormon. How were your parents when you like told them you were gay?
Not great at first.
Yeah,
but I mean that was coming up on like 6 years ago now, and everything's great now.
Well, to be fair, you didn't have to bring a video of you pounding a man. That's a lot. No. So here's the thing. Why is it turned up so loud?
You'll see. I think it was a lot of my fear of all that was my uncle was gay, my mom's brother, and was completely cut out of the family.
Damn.
I was really little, so I didn't even know he was gay when all like the stuff was happening. But there was just like one Christmas, Uncle Jeremy was there, and then for the next 15 Christmases and family reunions, no Uncle Jeremy. Nobody talked about him. Nobody.
And it was solely because he was gay? Or were there other things going on?
Like, being gay also comes with a lot of other choices about, like...
He rode, like, a unicycle a lot with a dildo on it?
If you're gay, it means you're not going to be going to church anymore, because you can't be Mormon and gay. You just can't.
Those are interesting people when you meet the gay Christians.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's like, I don't think God's on your side, brother.
I don't think a worse group of people exists than gay Christians.
Black conservatives?
Well, it's people that black are conservatives lying to themselves.
No, black conservatives are usually pretty cool dudes.
I don't...
Probably not for
I don't
you
love
so
black
much.
conservatives. I love black Israelites.
Black
Israelites,
they hate you more than anyone.
And I love the way they do it. It's so funny. Those guys rule.
I'm Jewish, and I fucking can't get enough of those.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I stand there. I was so drunk one time just watching them. I had just done a massive line of cocaine, and I just leaned over to one of the guys. And I was like, "You guys are fucking good at speeches and stuff."
Dude,
and the guy was
passionate.
like, "Thank you." I was like, "I'm Jewish, so you probably don't like me." He's like, "Thanks, though."
Thanks, though. Hey, it means a lot coming from you slugs.
Yeah, just because you're not an actual person doesn't mean we don't appreciate your opinion.
You weren't born with a soul, but you're a pretty cool guy.
It's not like we're going to have to spend eternity with you or anything.
Yeah.
You're going to be in the fires of hell.
God, I love those guys. I used to work at Vulcan, and they would set up every week.
Always outside of Vulcan, right on the corner.
Just bullhorns. And it's always one guy on stage. And then 15 hype beasts. Just like, hell yeah. Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Hey, brother. A lot of that.
And and they're mad at everybody.
Everyone.
It's
They
not
hate
just
the
white
world, dude.
people. It's not
Even
gays.
black people. They'll go in on black people.
They'll be
too.
like, you got your slave name over here.
Yeah,
It's like, whoa, man.
walking around with your dumb shoes.
When they're dunking on homeless people walking by. They're like, look at this scum right here.
Yeah, they would do that too. Like me and Chris were like, these two white devils who take over the world. I'm like, you are overselling us.
Yeah.
we are
We're not the ones.
Hey,
Okay?
man, like, don't get me wrong. If I had a chance to run the world secretly through a lizard organization, I'd be in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
but us, we just.
But I'm not part of it.
all
think-
we did today was spend 4 hours looking for a movie, and we didn't even watch a movie.
I think people respect black Israelites more than us.
Oh, yeah. For
If
sure.
a black Israelite
They're
ran
giving
for
them
president,
stages and bullhorns.
Exactly.
I would probably vote for a black Israelite as president. You just know there's going to be changes.
Oh, so fun. So fun.
No,
Being white is illegal.
Kool-Aid in the water fountain.
Oh, hell yes.
being white is illegal means we get to do blackface.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but for your self-preservation.
Trans
course.
people will be
Yeah,
set
sure.
on fire.
Okay.
All right, well, that seems like she's a little excessive, but whatever.
I mean, we'll make it through.
to be fair, the trans people can just stop being trans.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a dude with tits.
Well, they already have the perfect disguise.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can't. There's no test on whether somebody's trans scientifically.
I mean, if you
Just dress like a guy.
you could just be a guy with
Exactly.
fake tits and a mutilated wiener. Don't worry about me.
I think you mean a beautiful wiener.
oh God, no, they look bad.
Are you?
We've gone through them.
I've noticed so much of a trans fetish among the comedy community.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There's a big like
it's just like
5
what
of
you
my
were saying.
A
buddies-
lot of them are black.
It's a
Crazy,
It's
right?
an easy, safe, accepted way to be gay. That's all it really is.
God, Nat.
I think if you are attracted specifically to someone because they are trans, that's gay. I don't think it doesn't necessarily makes you a gay man, but it just means you like something that's a little gay. And that's all right. I think.
Well,
you can,
yeah. I mean, there's nothing like wrong at all with.
if you primarily are attracted to women and you want to fuck women, and the only way you find someone with a wiener attractive is if they also look like a woman and have tits, then yeah, you are a straight person, but there's some gay in
You're
there.
gay adjacent.
Yeah, it's gay.
And I've got a little straight in me. I've gone out with trans guys before.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And
Oh, that's interesting.
I
You don't
had-
hear about
I
that
had,
a lot.
I had, like we weren't like officially dating or anything, but like a pretty.
Did it
Trans
have
guy,
a,
do you mean like a man becoming a woman or a woman becoming a man? Okay.
did
yeah.
it have a pusser? Or, oh.
How was that pusser?
He had a pussy.
What would you do with it?
Did that fucking...
What do you think I did?
punch it?
No, I put my Game Boy up there and started playing Pokemon.
That is funny.
That's fun.
That's like the complete opposite of what usually happens. Like you pull the pants down wanting a wiener and you see a vagina and you're like, you son of a bitch.
But I'm allowed to hit her.
Yeah, I guess technically you would be allowed.
Are you not allowed to fight a trans man?
I think people
You
would
can't
not
hit
get mad
ladies.
at you.
Like they're a man.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny. You beat the shit out of her. You hit that woman and she's on the ground like, fuck you, I'm a man.
I'll wreck your shit, brother.
Okay, keep going.
That is,
Yeah.
you don't hear about that a lot. You don't hear about trans ladies turning into men and then taking over men's sports. That's not really a problem.
Not at all. Not at all.
That has not reared its head yet.
Because
Yeah.
women are lesser.
Well, there
I
was
just-
that thing in the Olympics too.
There's not one issue I could care less about.
Well,
than
I don't know.
trans sports.
That's
'Cause
what I'm
it's,
saying,
it's
like,
also it's
it's
never
women's
never
sports.
football. It's
No.
never baseball. It's always like some ancillary like a trans fencer won the whole. I'm like, who gives a shit?
And it's like, if you actually support women's sports, you should support this because it's the only attention they've ever gotten, except
Exactly.
for
Yeah,
yeah, they're
Caitlin Clark.
winning.
Yeah, let them do it.
Let them cook.
Look, women are bad at almost everything.
Yeah.
It's, I'm not happy about it just as much as you
Sex.
guys
That's the
are.
goddamn truth.
They're not that good at sex.
They're not that
They're
good.
awful at coming.
Women aren't that good at sex.
That is.
Women
I mean,
are the worst comers in the entire world.
Yeah.
They can't even make themselves come that
dude,
fast.
I went off on that a couple nights ago at the bar.
Damn
With,
right, dude.
I had a girls' night with a couple of my lady friends.
Oh, that's fun.
That is my
that
favorite.
why you were-
Who they bring?
That's
yeah.
why you were wearing a dress?
Yeah, well, that and I was hanging out with Nat.
Oh, yeah, Nat likes that.
But yeah, it was like me and the girls, and we were all just hanging out. And somebody got it started about like, have I ever dated girls, whatever. And I just went into the whole like, I just can't be with anybody that's that bad at sex. like truly, like because I made that point. It's like if you can't get yourself to orgasm, and yet somehow you are blaming every man that you sleep with for being bad at sex. It's like no.
And
If it takes 3 tools and 45 minutes and you're not even on like antidepressants or something.
I hate when they're like, can you grab the vibrator and use it during? I'm like, how about I give you the vibrator and I leave?
I need 2 pillows under my back. I need it to be 75 degrees. I need,
and they'll be like, oh, right there, just like that. Okay, never mind, something entirely different. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about now?
It's because they're not supposed to come.
It's because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Consent is just a social construct.
Whoa.
That is true. Let's be honest.
I mean, it is pretty new.
Yeah, it's
a
if
new.
you take an erase and erase that,
dude,
consent is probably newer than
cars.
Do
you ever watch old movies? Like
cars have probably existed.
It is. Dude,
longer.
You ever watch Mad Men?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The first
man.
season.
Just the way, like in the 70s and 60s and 50s, the way that they were treating.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back to then.
It's
wild. Like women
Not
in the workplace.
They treated gay men. Actually, they treated gay men better
we
than
go
women.
back, but we'll promise to
gay
treat
men
you
still
good.
got to vote.
Gay men probably did get treated better than women
did.
back then.
Yeah.
I mean, they would lose their jobs, but like that's
all
it.
they would say is, "Oh, Scott's a little funny."
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott's a little bit I don't know, elaborate.
He drinks too many martinis. He gets touchy, but whatever.
Every time I see him, he's reading a book. You know what I mean?
A book called Butt Fuckers. Man Butt Fuckers.
He's reading that Kama Sutra again.
That's a good book, actually. J.K. Rowling wrote that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of gay talk. Do you have any questions
I am
for
sorry
us about being
that.
gay? About being straight? I mean, being straight.
I mean, I have questions, but you guys are not the dudes I would ask.
Come on. We're straight.
We're
fuck
straight
ladies.
guys. We know how.
I fucked 13 ladies.
Same.
Oh, I thought you were going to say times. I was like, oh, honey.
No, I fucked all of those girls more than once except for one of them.
job.
I was never a big fan of the one night stand. I like for emotion to be involved.
Well, you seem like a kind of guy that would have to put the work in anyways. And why waste the investment after one night?
but I never really had a problem with fucking gargoyle pig sluts.
You
don't have to put a whole lot of effort in for if you're taking
sluts are
home the hunchback from
easy.
Notre Dame.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The old swine puss.
But, I was usually good at I would pick a girl and be like, I'll talk to her. And then while I'm talking to her, peripherally, I'm like, okay, realistically, probably taking her home. But, I'm putting in the work here.
Well, that's the chess game of
That's
it.
genius.
Because I've not really seen that work with men. If men feel even a little bit rejected, we go, fuck you, I hate you.
We're on our
Get the fuck
way.
away.
Oh, for being gay.
But no, just because you're talking negging, where you're like, I'm talking to one chick, but I'm gonna go fuck that other chick.
Well, for me,
because
that
that works on women.
confidence.
Women go he's not paying attention to him. I'm gonna work harder so that he loves me.
Yeah.
And men, if we feel even slightly ignored or disrespected, we go, fuck you. I hate
think
you.
in that situation, my confidence would be boosted because I'm talking to her fully knowing that if it doesn't work, I have a pretty good chance with fucking Reptar over there.
You're talking to the Cynthia doll with no hair, and then
to be
it's
fair,
Reptar in the corner.
this girl that I'm probably not taking home is probably like a 5 at best.
Sure.
But I got my 2 over there in the corner that I'm ready to go.
She's the queen of the
back.
castle right
Yeah.
now.
And I'll tell you what, 2s usually suck a mean cock because they know and they appreciate it too. Because
they're hungry.
I used to be pretty. I was never an attractive dude, but I was cute. I was kind of a cute, younger looking guy.
I can see it.
Yeah, I looked. I was very baby face.
What's your slut total?
13 also.
All
You guys
same.
are banging the same chicks.
We've done them all together.
They call me the sloppy
Yeah,
second
but
baseman.
I was usually like a one night stand guy.
Okay.
We are not Eskimo brothers.
No,
Unless you've banged my wife, and then I would be upset about that.
I have not.
I
banged you, so I'm Eskimo brother with your wife.
I'm a pretty great get. I'm Eskimo brothers with Tim Dillon.
That's badass.
That's pretty
nice.
cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tim. I forget Tim Dillon's gay. a lot.
Yeah.
I appreciate when it's not someone's entire identity. Like
You kind of,
because there's straight people like that too.
Yeah.
There's just like, oh, I've been fucking all these girls. And
Oh,
I'm like,
it's
that's
obnoxious,
cool,
dude.
man. But I don't. You gotta understand, I don't care about that at
Yeah.
all. I never understood people who idolize men that fuck a lot of chicks.
It's
just
so
like,
boring.
Who cares? Yeah, there's other stuff to do.
And you're what, late 30s?
31.
30.
Ouch.
It's the gray hair. Dude.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Because I'm 32. You're
25.
25.
I think you said late 30s and you were trying to be nice.
I was. You're what, 48?
I got 48 from one of the managers at Mothership. They
Jesus
thought
Christ.
we were the same age.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was like, fuck me. I'm 17 years younger than that.
Honestly, you know what's even worse is it was my birthday a couple weeks ago, and I walked into work. I go, yeah, I turned 32. And Keith Ray comes, oh, yeah, me too. And I went, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're 32?
I think Keith Ray looks older than me.
Keith Ray looks
I think you look around your age.
Yeah, I feel like I look 32.
You aged gracefully.
I'm doing all right.
I went from looking up until I was 23, I looked like I was 14. And then it was like as soon as I hit 25, I looked like I was 39. I never got
think it's
to look
because
Crack
you
in
had
the windshield that slowly spreads.
Yeah, I've had gray
you
hair
had a
since
child, and that ages you like fucking
Yeah,
7
that'll do it.
years.
I've had gray hair since I was, I'd say like 24,
I mean,
25.
Sapaglia, since his daughter was born, has like he's gone 20% gray.
Yeah, he
hair.
wears loafers now.
Yeah.
and
he holds his hands behind his back.
he's very much a dad comedian now. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've seen his new stuff. It's good. It actually, I think, fits
It's
him
fun.
better than
Yeah.
just being the monotone one-liner guy.
Yeah.
I think it's got more personality and it's more unique because he's
Dude, Louis talks about that a lot, about how like having a family makes your comedy better, because it's just so much of comedy is what's relatable, and like what's
Well,
more relatable than family.
I've also always said too, because I don't know how much it affected my actual jokes, but when you're a comedian, especially an aspiring up and coming comedian, and you have a kid, it really makes you decide: do I either want to just give up completely, or do I want to try to actually do this?
Yeah.
Because before I had my daughter, it was awesome. I was having a great time doing it, but
Just farting
realistically,
around.
it's kind of more leaning towards hobby.
Yeah.
Really, like if I got a gig, that was great. And then when I had a kid, it's like, okay, if someone asked me to do a gig for free, I'm gonna ask for like at least $20.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna also pursue gigs now, and I'm gonna start like actually putting
Producing
clips
and-
and making shows and networking and all that gay shit that I
Yeah.
hate. I hate all that shit. I'd rather just be able to do comedy, but you do it because you're
Yeah,
like,
but nobody's just able to do comedy.
no,
Like
you do
I
all
get,
that stuff,
I
and
get
then
so
maybe
mad when people are like, I just want to perform. I'm like, yeah, so does everybody, man.
Yeah.
That's not how any of this works.
yeah, you do it all reluctantly. Everyone's doing it reluctantly,
Yeah.
except there are people that love doing that shit, and those people are psychopaths.
Yeah.
People that love taking their phone out and are like, I'm gonna be at Biz
God.
Butts Bar to last
They're usually
tonight.
not good.
No, those
they're
are usually
never
the
good.
worst
The people
people.
that people that talk the most about like crushing it at comedy are the worst.
suck.
comics.
Dude, it's nuts when someone gets off stage, knows you saw it, and are like, yeah,
Y'all
motherfucker.
see that shit?
I'm like, yeah, I saw it. It
I'm
was
not
like
saying they're all black, but
very
a lot.
average.
A lot of them are very black.
Well, black guys.
I'm not naming names, but there's. I mean, I've seen a couple of people that are like
Black
they-
guys are so
They post like inspirational, like self-help book type shit in their Instagram
Mm-hmm.
stories of like, y'all gonna see me make millions next year. Like,
Yeah,
that
black
is
people-
black
it's like
comics.
you're making $5,000 a year right now.
What
There's
they are
no
good
way
at
you're gonna
is
pop
being
into $1 million
so confident in their skills without no skill.
with
It's
no skill.
insane.
Black comics brand themselves very
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
It's like,
No,
I'm
dude.
Mr. Wonderful's Laugh
Back in-
Emporium of
dude,
Fun.
back in Salt Lake, it was there's like 8 people in all of Utah, or 8 black people in all of Utah.
And they're
back,
all comedians.
Back in Salt Lake, one guy that I met was he'd been doing comedy like 6 months, and he started producing shows, and he hustled, man. I mean, he was like putting flyers up. He was out everywhere. He's talking everything. Every open mic he went to, he'd be like, y'all gonna catch me on the Black Hilarity Show. And he's like, we got the best black comics in Utah. It's like one black
All
comic and
3 of
3 other
them.
white guys.
Yeah.
But I mean, he like faked it until he was like selling out shows and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing is,
And I was like, hey man, these are terrible shows,
yeah,
but you're making money.
you're still getting people to
Making
come.
money.
Black comics are good at some, not all, but are good at performing like they're doing well when they're doing
Yeah.
terrible. Like they could
Y'all
still
know
go
what I'm
up there,
saying?
oh shit, motherfucker, this guy gets it right. And the guy's just,
Man, that shirt yellow as hell.
yeah, where'd you get that shirt for the yellow shirt store? Damn.
Damn.
Oh, you
And then
yellow
they
shirt
clip it
looking
on
ass.
Instagram. This one hit millions, baby.
Yeah, it
It's
will,
crazy,
and it
man.
does. They're not wrong.
Yeah.
Black comics, well, black people just are much better at exuding confidence than white
Yeah.
people. White people are a lot more like insecure about things. And they're like,
Well, and it's also like bragging is like considered like really rude in a lot of.
Well, I think for them, it's like you always got to be on your guard, especially in like ghetto areas and stuff. Because I went to an all black school, and you can't, if you do that and walk around all fucking beating yourself up, you will get beat up physically.
Yeah.
So you constantly got to
Yeah.
be like, I'm the best.
I'm the
fucking
hardest
greatest."
motherfucker in his school.
Yeah, I got a harder dick than anyone put together. Get seven
That's not
dudes,
what I
get them to
meant,
be
but
hard.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Get 7 dudes with hard dicks, and my dick will be harder.
We're gonna
than
rock
all
them
of
up, baby.
Everyone get bricked up, and let's see who's the brickest.
Good
Well,
Lord. Who's the brickest? It's so funny.
Who's the brickest of all of us?
Yo, I'm bricked as hell.
Yeah, I would say in the black school being gay was not looked upon very well.
Oh, no shit.
Are you kissing the mic?
No.
Now he has AIDS. Damn
Stop
it.
kissing the mic. No, don't blow the mic.
So gross. There's so many comic hands been on this
Oh,
mic.
yeah.
Dirty
dude.
ones.
This is the
too.
most vile microphone.
Why'd you do that?
It was in Zach Amico's dick hole. He got that whole thing up there. You could probably be Zach Amico for Halloween.
No.
Do you know who
I
he
can
is?
go upstairs.
Huh?
I can walk upstairs by myself.
He's getting there.
No, dude, at the roast battle, we probably don't want to put this in, but at the Mothership roast battle, the last one I did,
Oh, he was on.
I mean, he was like, it was almost to the point where he like needed a rascal scooter just getting
I think-
around.
I
I was
don't
like,
think
bro, dude.
I don't think Zach would mind us talking about that. It's the truth.
Okay. I just don't
yeah.
know him. I've never like met him. So
I
He's a
wouldn't
nice
say
guy.
we're like friends, but we've worked together a lot, and like
Word.
I would consider us friendly. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't say the reason why I say we're not friends is because we haven't hung out and like palled around. But yeah,
And
he's
just-
super nice.
we
And he's
were
got
like,
thick skin.
we were just
literally.
worried about him.
Yeah,
Like, it was
well, he
like all
did-
the comics were in the back room being like,
He can't
like-
stand when he does comedy.
yeah,
anymore.
man, he was like flop sweating and he looked like super like pale. I was like,
I've
man, like
seen-
we need to get him a EpiPen or something.
I've watched a couple comedians do that. Like they're really big, but they get around, and
Yeah.
then you slowly start to see them moving less and less. You would hope that'd be a wake up call. And he's not nearly as bad, but this female comic I know in Washington, I've watched her. I mean, she can't have a lot more years left. We had
Yeah.
her come down here and do the Austin comedy competition when we did it. We let everyone submit from others like cities or other states and stuff. And we took, I'd say like 20% of it was people from other scenes.
Word.
And she came and did it, and she wasn't able to get on stage at Spider House Ballroom and had to do her whole set just in front of the stage, leaning on it. And it's
Dude,
like that's
sad.
tough.
There's a guy in Salt Lake that's like that.
Yeah,
Or if it's not like regulation staircase, like it's 6 inches per stair. If it's like
Yeah.
if it's 8.5, he can't get his leg up that high.
well, for her, it pissed me off because I always considered her a friend because I've known her since I started comedy, and she was the first comedian that ever came and like talked to me, and she was like 3 years ahead of me, so she gave me advice and helped me
Yeah.
figure stuff out. But she will come down here and do shows that I put her on, and I'll help her to the best of my ability. And then all she talks about on like Facebook when she goes back is like, yeah, it sucks when people don't have accessible shows. And it's like, I don't, no offense, but
Hey,
if you're
it's-
just really fat, I don't feel bad for the fact that you're
dude.
able to do, you did that to yourself.
Cerebral palsy is like a thing that we should be
Yeah.
like sensitive and,
If you
and
don't have
accommodating
legs,
for.
if you don't have legs, and
Yeah.
you can't get up there. I feel bad for you
Yeah.
like that. But it's like,
but if you just
put yourself in that
need
situation.
4 dinners,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a very fat guy.
You're
like
a hefty guy. So
I'm
am
a
I.
big boy, and it is because I don't exercise and I eat too
No.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
And I know that's. I'm not going to blame genetics. I'm not going to blame a hormone problem. And like that might play a little bit of a role, but also the fact of the matter with me and most 90% of fat people is you're not making the correct healthy choices for your life.
100%.
And any repercussions that come from that are on you. It's not the world's job to make airplane seats wider.
No, you got to figure it
Or
out.
to,
It's your
like-
job. Like it's your life, and
Yeah.
and it's also like you're just gonna die if you
Yeah.
don't do anything. No matter how much you want to like be like fat acceptance,
the
it's like
whole-
your life is gonna be shorter because
That-
of it, and you're gonna die.
I don't.
Like,
That's
it won't
my
matter.
thing. I don't understand why we're talking about trans radicalism when I'm like, fat radicals are way scarier to me.
Yeah, it's like
because being trans is like a real thing.
I hate when they're like,
being like,
Huh.
I'm a fat victim.
Yeah,
is like
that's crazy.
the dumbest
or like
thing.
I'm big and that makes me beautiful. I'm like, no, some
No,
big
no,
girls
no.
are beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
but most aren't.
But
Disgusting.
being big
does not
isn't
make you.
an automatic qualifier for being
No,
attractive.
yeah.
no, and this
So,
girl,
and some people can, like Chris Farley was like a hot, sexy fat guy.
yeah.
And,
Okay.
and most of that was
I
charisma.
wouldn't expect that.
I would never. I would
Dude, people talk about like
describe
Chris
it like
was
that.
pulling it in.
That
And
makes
a
sense.
lot of that is charisma.
Chris Farley.
You can't be fat and sad. That's not cute. But if you're fat and you're like out, like
No,
people
fat-
love that.
I think fat guys. Well, I mean, fat girls can definitely get fucked easier than
Yeah.
fat guys, but I think fat guys can
Find
have a better
love.
chance of finding like a
It's
legitimate spouse.
funny
well,
because
and I've seen so many fat guys with like dime piece wives.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
and also because my brother-in-law is a he's pretty much a doctor. He's a nurse practitioner, but he knows a lot about like health and stuff.
No, it's like,
and he was like,
it's a doctor, but you do more work.
Almost no one who is fat can't not be fat. He's like, there are people who are fat that can't be like rail thin, skinny, but that whole like, it's genetic. I have some kind of disability and I can't lose weight doesn't really exist. And it does in like less than 0.0001%. Cause like I know people who don't eat that bad, do exercise sometimes, and they're still pretty like thick, but they're not obese.
Yeah. Like there's a difference between like body shape.
Yeah.
And then like
Chris probably couldn't be skinny. Like I think if Chris was in good shape, he'd still be very broad and thick.
I'd never be skinny. I've been this like
you're a broad guy
since I was 15.
Oh yeah.
But I also had a 6-pack.
But
I was
okay.
I was still taking up 2 seats in the airplane.
Yeah. Do you take up 2 seats in an airplane?
No, but like my shoulders, if I don't do this,
I have to do that.
If it was you and Chris and I was in the middle, I would be pretty bummed.
Hey, we'd both put an arm on your shoulder, and you'd feel like you were in the comfiest sofa
I will say
in the world.
for a big fat,
the comfiest, sweatiest sofa.
As long as you guys are clean, I know the sweat's gonna come, but if you guys smell good, that's all that I care about.
I am so fastidious about showering before a flight.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
I cannot be the fat guy that smells or the fat guy that breaks furniture.
I will also say, for a really big fat guy, I am really good at like putting my body together.
I do sit like Sam Prickett.
Yeah.
I lean.
I'm very flexible.
You make a complete circle out of your body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not huge, but I lean. I always lean.
Yeah.
Just especially if it's like a girl or something, because I'm like.
Well, I always ask for the window seat because then I can put my shoulder in the little window divot and then I lean up against it, and then it's not an issue.
I always get the middle seat just by accident.
I hate middle.
But I'm so good at not.
I can't do the middle, dude.
No one's touching
But
me.
middle is supposed to. I think middle gets armrests. I think that should be the agreement.
That's the perk of middle seat.
On both sides, you should agree that the person in the middle gets both armrests.
There's no flight etiquette anymore, man.
No, people are fucking
There's
stupid.
a whole thing
People are monsters.
I sat next to a woman that was probably, I'd say, about 100 pounds more than you, and like Chris's height. She was massive.
That's a big guy.
And let me guess, she was huffy about the whole experience.
No,
like,
she was.
I can't believe they're doing this to me.
She was super sweet and nice. I couldn't get the armrest down, and I watched her try to help me get it down. And I was just like,
and she's moving.
I was legitimately like, "We'll leave it down.
Yeah,
I
it's all
don't
good."
care." And then we got food, and she couldn't put her tray down, so I just let her use mine. But in her defense, she was super friendly, very apologetic, very nice the whole time, which puts me in the situation where I'm like. I'm not that mad about it. Like it's an inconvenience on me.
It's an attitude
but
thing,
she's
though.
aware of it.
Yeah.
And we even talked about how like she wants to get the surgery and she's trying really hard.
Yeah.
She was at the point where the doctor needed to know that she was going to lose weight. So she was eating healthier and she had already lost like 17 pounds and she had to lose like 30.
Sure.
So, and that girl I was talking about from Washington, specifically, she went to a doctor. He said that. He was like, you need to lose some weight before we put you under because we need to know if you don't lose weight after you get the surgery, it's really bad. You can die. And she's just like, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. I want to get the surgery so I can lose weight. Why would I lose weight now? I can't lose weight. And I'm like, well, you ate at Arby's twice yesterday. Maybe just don't do that.
Yeah. Hey, fucking carrot sticks, dude. Celery.
Yeah, like
it's not that hard.
Just don't eat sometimes.
And they're like, I can't eat healthy.
Don't put cheese on everything.
Yeah.
No one likes eating healthy. Nobody does.
Yeah, it sucks. It's boring.
Yeah.
I also say if you're not even eating healthy, you just eat one meal a day and you'll still lose all that weight.
Portion size is
dude, portion
insane.
size.
Yeah, portion size can change everything.
Dude, a big thing for a lot of people's weight loss is just massive protein intake.
Yeah.
Like it fills you up better than carbs. You stay fuller, and it's way better for you. Like your body handles protein.
Cocaine and orgies.
Yes,
exactly.
I imagine if you're doing blow all night and like just getting banged out by
I'm
like
down
13
8 pounds
dudes.
since I got to Dawson.
I'm pretty sure that's why I lost weight. It sucks when you aren't eating better and aren't exercising, but you start losing weight, and everyone's like, "You look great," and I'm like, "I think it's bad."
Shit. Dude, yeah, my soul's getting fat though.
Yeah, my thoughts are getting dark. That's the problem. Yeah, being sober fucking blows.
It's
I'm trying to just get to the point with sobriety where I take some time off and I come back and I'll ease into it and then get to the point where everything's a problem again and then I'll just take another break.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think that's because I think
I'm
I can
that way
drink.
with food.
Yeah.
Food's my number one addiction. I mean, it's like
I was to the point where if I was going to do shows, I had to get drunk, not just have a couple drinks. I was going to get pretty much as drunk as I possibly could without blacking out.
Dang.
And I would do that every single time. And I mean, I do shows almost every day.
Yeah.
And I can honestly I work better when I'm drunk, especially with like customer service and stuff. I'm much nicer to customers if I'm a little buzzed.
Who isn't?
Yeah, if I'm sober, I'll be way meaner to somebody.
I've always wanted to, if I was ever to like become like a drink on the job kind of person, my dream job like that would be to be like a old timey diner waitress. You know the one like they're on rollerblades.
Oh,
with
damn.
the apron and the dress.
Can you do rollerblades?
Oh yeah, I'm a whiz on the blades.
I'm pretty good on blades.
They're not blades, skates, roller skates.
Oh, I can't do skates. I can do blades.
But you're skating around the little thing with a tray and milkshakes.
Hey boys!
And if I could drink while doing that, I would be the happiest man in the whole wide world.
I would love to see that.
Howdy, fellas.
Oh, dude, what a great idea for a
Y'all
restaurant.
need a slice of pie with that one? A little sweet helps the meat go down.
All gay dudes dressed as waitresses
Yeah.
in roller skates. I would eat there every day.
Oh, dude, me, Dylan, and Colton would run an empire.
I'm trying to think. I think they had something like that. It was like dudes, and it was like a Hooters, but for gay guys.
Oh, that's an Amy Schumer sketch.
Oh, really?
I
I don't remember. I think it was a real place, though. It was in Vegas or something. It's just like dudes in Speedos.
Yeah.
Like, you want some chicken wings? Just do that.
That's
right
awesome.
there. Just over and over.
Because that is my favorite thing.
Chicken wings
Dick
and
and chicken
bulges.
wings.
I don't like Hooters. Hooters always made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't like when I can tell a
Their
woman's being
wings are
nice.
bad.
Yeah, they're not that good. Buffalo Wild Wings is better.
Buffalo Wild Wings is great.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is not bad. I used to go there all the time to watch the UFC fights.
Yeah.
Now I just have shows every Saturday, so I don't get to do that anymore. Shows are gay. I just want to not do comedy.
Hey.
That's the mindset I'm in.
And I fully support that.
Thanks, man. I think if this got, I used to think, I don't know how people do podcasts and then do less comedy and do more podcasting, but now I'm
crazy.
like, this is much, I think this is better. I would rather do this than do comedy.
Yeah.
And then you can also, if you get big on podcasting, you can just do your shows whenever you want. You don't have to
Yeah.
like be out grinding all the time.
Well, I've been doing this bit. Every podcast I do, I pitch an upcoming podcast that I'm about to start, but never actually start.
Oh,
You guys want to hear my new podcast pitch?
Yeah.
It's called Major Motion Pitches.
Oh, it's a black.
And no, so it's every podcast episode, it's me, and I get 3 of my friends, and they each represent a streaming service. They're each an executive, and I pitch them a entirely brand new movie, start to finish.
Oh, I think that sounds fun.
It actually sounds like a really good
storyboard
one.
it, and I pitch a whole brand new movie.
Is it just you pitching the movies, or can other people come
If
and
people
pitch
want to
them?
riff with me, then they can help me pitch.
That sounds fun.
So
I mean,
it's,
I would bet there's probably something like that out already, but
Me
I like it.
and Maddie Stew
Sounds like a really good idea.
pitched this one last night. It's pretty good. It's called Schindler's Christmas List.
Is it a sequel to something?
So it's Jeff Goldblum, Adam Sandler, and Jonah Hill.
Whoa, that's a good cast.
It's Christmas Day.
Hard
but,
get.
But these are Jewish guys, so they're eating Chinese food, classic Jewish Christmas, and they are making fun of Christmas. They're like,
Whoa,
"Oh, these Christians,
That's crazy.
blah blah blah. These guys are so dumb, blah blah blah," and they're really going in on Christians. And then they all break into their fortune cookies at the same time, and fortune cookie magic sends them all back in time to 1940s Germany.
Oh yeah, and then they just
And
get
they
killed.
work at one of the factories that old Mr. Schindler is in charge of, and they need to get in the Christmas spirit and get on Schindler's good list
Damn.
and not Hitler's naughty list.
I like to think Jonah Hill
who
doesn't
plays who?
get
who? What do you
I
mean?
like who plays Schindler.
Liam Neeson again.
Liam Neeson. Yeah.
Oh, it's still Liam Neeson.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
I thought you
No.
said Jeff Goldblum and
No, so they're
so the 3 Jews
they go back in time and they get dropped
and
in
then
there.
it's
I
still
don't
Liam
think-
And then
Neeson.
it's just Adam Sandler in the camp's like, oh,
I don't think you're getting this made with an all-white cast. I think Idris Elba would need to play Schindler.
yeah,
Yeah, that
No,
makes
Idris
sense.
is Hitler.
Oh, well, I like
got the
that.
stash already.
No, Wanda Sykes is Hitler. Oh, all these motherfucking Jews.
I'm tired of these Jews.
There are too many. She's a wild lady.
Yeah.
I would have sex with her.
She's a lesbian.
So?
She's small. and weak.
I'm married. It
We
doesn't-
covered this earlier. Every straight guy.
Yeah.
I could turn her.
I could fucking get her.
I don't think I could turn her. I just think I'm stronger than her. All right, we're about an hour in, right? All right. Well, that was really fun. We learned a lot about gay people.
Did we?
No, I learned nothing.
Not at all.
The whole time you were taling about being gay, I was thinking about banging
I
Wanda
dislike
Sykes.
him a little less now.
Hey, And that's the goal.
Because of you.
I like most gay people. I've noticed.
We're pretty chill.
Not all of them.
No, I mean,
there are bad ones.
nobody likes all gay people. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're a liar if you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are black guys that are gay. There's Asians. Like, come on.
Hey guys, it's been the Filthy Podcast.
I want to call it the Filthy Racist Show, but there's already one called
the
that.
Dirty Black Show.
The Dirty Black Talking Show. Are the black guys talking about stuff? No.
Ooh, before we go, have you guys seen the new food truck up the street?
The Jive Turkey Legs?
Jive Turkey Legs.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I was trying to.
But the best part is, I've never seen it open.
No, it's not.
It's been there for 4 weeks. It's not once been open for business.
I'd probably try it.
I've seen a guy going in and out of there and locking it up before he leaves. And I'm like, what is going on? I need a lemon pepper turkey leg.
I would try a Jive Turkey Leg. It sounds nice.
All right, next time you see it open, you text me. We're going to go grab a tea leg.
Yeah, I'll buy you one. I'll just show up. Do you have anything coming up you want to plug, or your Instagram or anything like that?
I've got the next round of Funniest Person in Austin on the 20th of August.
Oh, nice. That's almost over, right? That's close.
It's second round.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Damn, that
so
thing goes on for a long time.
long. And then it is the 23rd and the 24th. I'm going to be in Jordan Landing in Utah with Cam Patterson.
Oh, nice.
So come check out those shows. And then that next weekend in Salt Lake City at the Downtown Wise Guys, I'm going to be with Hans Kim. Go check those shows out. And then if you live in Honolulu, I am doing a couple shows in the local clubs in that area the first weekend of September. So come hang out, guys.
That's a lot of gayness just everywhere. You're bringing it out with Cam Patterson, too. He probably doesn't know you're gay.
No, I'm going to really surprise him with it.
I got these chicks for us to fuck. Oh, no, baby. I'm looking at what I want.
You get started and I'll just watch from the corner.
Yeah, I'll just watch from directly behind you. All right, well, yeah, check all that out. And then also like, share, follow, everything, all that shit. We're doing all right. We're starting to pick a little bit back up in viewership. But I really feel like you guys aren't doing this. I really want you to start sending our podcast to people that will not like it, because we need to.
I can do that.
Yeah, we need
Mom, Dad, coming your way.
We need a big comment, just spam of just everyone saying we suck and they hate us and reposting things.
Ooh,
I'd like to
that.
get stitched. I want to get stitched on TikTok of someone being like, he said black people
Can you
stink.
believe it?
Yeah, because that's the only way we're going to get successful.
They said fat people are responsible for themselves.
Yeah, and if you're fat, I want you to die. How about that? Send that to one of your fat friends or something.
I hate
your
fat people
mom.
so much, I'm trying to kill myself.
That's all. He's just getting fat so he can be our inside fat man.
That's right.
We're going to fucking get him. All right, well, I'm _ Adam Luckey. That's on Instagram. The Filthy Show Podcast on Instagram. And then also, or C. Rees will be Chris Rees. And yeah, thanks, everybody. Keep watching. And gay guys are okay. We think so.
Just fine.